He used to text you all the time. Now, silence. He's online, but ignoring your messages. You start overthinking. Did I say something wrong? Did I push too much? Before the anxiety takes over, pause. Because what he's doing isn't random. It's not just him being busy. It's a message, a psychological test, a glimpse into how he really feels and how he handles emotional pressure. In today's video, we'll break down exactly what it means when a man starts ignoring you, what's really going through his mind, and more importantly, what you should do next to stay grounded, protect your energy, and pull him closer without ever chasing. This isn't about games. It's about understanding how male behavior often masks emotional confusion, fear, or control. So if you've ever been left on red or felt blindsided by silence, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll stop reacting and start reclaiming your power. Part 1. The real reason he pulls away. Let's be real. When a man suddenly goes silent, it hits deep. It feels personal, like rejection, like something shifted. But here's the truth most women never hear. It's usually not even about you. Men are wired differently when it comes to emotions. While you might want to talk things through, connect deeper, or seek clarity, he retreats, not because he's lost interest, but because something inside him is stirring. Confusion, fear, vulnerability. Sometimes he's falling too fast. Other times, life stress piles up and emotional intimacy becomes too heavy. So what does he do? He pulls back, not to hurt you, but to protect himself, to breathe, to think, to recenter. But here's the mistake many women make. They chase. They reach out again and again, trying to fix what they didn't break, and unknowingly, they flip the dynamic. He becomes the prize, and you become the one waiting. But when you hold your ground, calm, silent, composed, everything shifts. That's when his mind starts spinning. Why isn't she texting me? Did I mess up? And just like that, he starts to come back. Part 2. When he's just not that into you. Let's get honest. Sometimes the silence isn't a test. It's not emotional confusion or stress. Sometimes he's just not that into you. But here's where it gets tricky. He won't always say it. Most men avoid confrontation like the plague. They don't want the awkward conversation, the emotional discomfort, or the guilt. So instead of being upfront, "Hey, I'm not feeling this anymore," they disappear, slowly, quietly. They stop replying, delay responses, go cold, hoping you'll get the message without them ever saying the words. It's confusing, it stings, but it's also a blessing in disguise. Because when a man chooses silence over honesty, he's telling you everything. He's showing you his emotional immaturity. And that silence, that's your answer. So what do? You don't chase. You don't beg for closure. You don't let someone treat your presence like an option. You breathe deep. You say quietly in your heart, "Thank you for revealing yourself." And then you walk away, head high, heart intact, because your silence now becomes your power. Part 3. The pullback trick. So what do you do when a man you like suddenly pulls away? You don't panic. You don't chase. You initiate what I call the feminine pullback. This isn't about playing games. It's about reclaiming your power and shifting the energy. You stop reaching out first. You stop sending the good morning texts, the check-ins, the follow-ups, and instead you turn inward. You focus on your goals, your growth, your glow. You start showing up for you, not to make him jealous, not to prove anything, but to reconnect with your confidence, your radiance, and maybe you post a photo. Maybe you go out and laugh again, not for his attention, but because you're living. Here's what happens. When a man senses your energy shift, when he feels that you're no longer waiting, no longer hoping, the mystery starts to creep in. He begins to wonder, where is she? What's she thinking? Is she moving on? And that curiosity, that silence, pulls him in stronger than any words ever could. Because men don't fall for the ones who chase. They fall for the ones who pull them in with presence, not pressure. Part 4. He's confused about you. Sometimes when a man ignores you, it's not rejection, it's indecision. He's unsure. You're not plan B, but he hasn't made you plan A either. And this is where many women fall into a painful trap. They start showing up like a girlfriend before he's earned that role. They cook for him, they prioritize him, they clear their schedules, hoping he'll see their value. But the truth is, value isn't proven by overgiving, it's proven by boundaries. If a man hasn't made a commitment, you are single, and he needs to know that. When you act like he's your man while he's still unsure, you're giving him all the benefits of a relationship without any of the responsibility. And why would he commit when he's already getting everything? But the moment he realizes you're not waiting, that your time is precious, that another man could recognize what he's taking for granted, that's when things shift. That's when indecision turns into clarity. Because sometimes a man only realizes your worth when he sees you're not afraid to walk away. Part 5. He's emotionally unavailable, but you're not his therapist. Let's not sugarcoat this. Sometimes when a man ignores you, it's not a riddle to solve. It's a truth to accept. He's not confused. He's not too busy. He's emotionally unavailable. Not because you weren't enough, not because you didn't try hard enough, but because he doesn't have the capacity to give love, not the kind you deserve. He'll say things like, "I'm not ready. I don't want to hurt you. I need to work on myself." Listen closely. Believe him the first time. Because staying in hopes he'll change doesn't make you loyal. It makes you forget yourself. You start giving your heart to someone who doesn't have the emotional hands to hold it. You try to be his safe space, his savior. But you're not his rehab. You're not his emotional project. You are a woman of depth, of worth, of fire. And when a man shows you he's not ready, your power move is quiet and clear. Thank you for your honesty, but I'm looking for something real. I won't shrink myself for a love that doesn't grow. Then let the silence speak louder than any goodbye. Final thoughts. If a man ignores you, don't panic. Don't chase. Pause. Breathe. Return to yourself. Because a woman who knows her value doesn't audition for love. She attracts it. She doesn't ask, "Why isn't he choosing me?" She says, "I choose me." And the right man, he'll rise to meet her there. If this message spoke to you, don't just scroll away. Like the video, leave a comment, and hit subscribe. Because someone out there needs this reminder just as much as you did. And here at Faxworth, we say what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. Until next time, stay grounded, stay wise, and never forget your worth.